We will fight for the fold, for the good old black and gold. We're the Tigers from Old
Morning, welcome to this morning's GDFL netball show. We're going to go straight into the panel today and we're going to go to Amanda Handley. Good morning, Amanda.
Good morning, Donna Francese from Anarchy.
Oh, I never said though you're from Bellpost Hill.
That's the standard thing. I have to say that every week. And it's round 18, so exciting.
Yay, last round. We'll go into that later. And also with us, Amanda, today we have Carly Headlam. Morning, Carls.
Good morning, ladies. How are we?
Good. Are you with us today?
I'm a little bit tired today.
You're always tired, honey. It's those late night drinks. Now listen, we're going to go straight into last week's games and let's have a look at the results. Very interesting there. Let's go. First we have Bellpost Hill Anarchy, and that was a win to you guys by 11 goals there. Good game up to half time, and then Bellpost Hill ran away with it. Next game, Winchelsea Belmont Lions. That was a 14 goal win to them. That was a very good game by Belmont Lions girls. We'll talk about that later. Geelong West and East Geelong, we have a 29 goal blowout there, and if I tipped right, I think, Amanda, I did. I tipped against you two. You guys picked East, so there's another one to me. Inverleigh Cryo, there's a win to Inverleigh. We sort of knew that was going to happen. Thompson North Geelong 63-29. Great game there too by Thompson. That built up their percentage, so well done to them. And the last game was Werribee Central's and Bannigan in quite a good game, actually. And that was 23 goals there, but was probably a very good game out there at Werribee. So we went through them pretty quickly because we have a very special guest with us this morning in this segment. And we have the lovely Mel Taylor. Hello, Mel. Good morning.
Hi, thank you.
Thank you for coming out this morning.
No problem.
It's always early morning for these people, and I'm glad you made it with us today. And it was we were so glad that you were coming out when Madge told us. We thought, yay, this is really good.
It's good to be here.
Right, so what we need you to do, we need you to tell everyone out there, Mel, exactly what is your position and what you do.
My position, my title, I'm the Regional Development Manager with Netball Victoria. So look after netball, netballers and anyone involved in netball right throughout the Barwon Southwest region. Right,
which is a pretty specific, broad area really, isn't it, Mel?
Yeah, we go from Werribee right through to Portland, Hamilton across to Maryborough, including Ballarat.
And when you're talking about development manager, is that junior development or junior and senior, I suppose, talent identification?
Yeah, so we do, lots of the talent identification happens in the junior ranks. Or up until state 21 and under teams. So we go through all of that.
Sorry, when you do that, when you say about that, is that just you alone, or have you got a group of people who send people out to have a look?
Yeah, so Netball Victoria has a number of different departments. We have a high performance area, and they look after a lot of the talent identification stuff. Our role is to provide a local connection for players and associations and leagues.
So tell us about the Zone Academy. Exactly what is that, Mel?
So Zone Academy is the first step in Netball Victoria talent pathway. Anyone aged 14 and 15, some 16-year-olds are invited to trial for Netball Victoria's Zone Academy program.
So they've been cited by you and everyone else who travel around to look at these girls?
Yeah, so and this year in particular, it was fantastic to see the GDFL participate in the association championships, which were held in Aberfeldy. So we had the GDFL 15s and 17s both played, and they did a really great job. So that's the selection pool
that you pull from.
Yeah, everybody's looked at association champs, as well as the Barwon Junior Championships, which were held in Geelong this year.
Correct.
And tell us a bit about the Barwon Champs.
Okay, so Barwon Junior Championships is a representative program for under 13s, 15s and 17s. The GDFL 17s actually come through and won this year, which was
proud of them. Very proud.
It was such a great team that they put together, really well coached by Lisa Milne.
She's a great coach.
So the Barwon Junior Champs, they played against the GFL, Bellarine, Ballarat teams, as well as Cardinia Lynx and the Geelong Central Netball Association. So that just provides a 10-week netball program where teams can participate and compete at a higher level. So it's representative level. It's the best of the best playing against each other week in, week out. So it's a great opportunity for the girls to compete.
Right. So, okay, so they do all that competition at the Barwon Regionals and the Champs and all that. What's the next step up from that?
So Zone Academy, there's around 100 players invited to trial for Netball Victoria Zone Academy throughout the Central West region. So that's Geelong, Colac, Werribee, right up until Diamond Creek or Diamond Valley. So it's a really big area and a big population. Lots of players that play in the area. So there's about 100 players invited to trial. They're taken to a big day down in Melbourne where they are put through skills and drills but also gameplay or match play, and they've got selectors looking at footwork, defence, attack and game sense. And then there's around 25 or 30 players that are invited to actually participate in the Zone Academy program. Zone Academy goes right over 12 months and it works with those 30 players on technical and tactical skills, as well as some athlete wellbeing stuff.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and from the Zone Academy, so there's a number of Zone Academies right across the state. The state 17 and under, Victorian State 17 and under
chosen.
team is selected.
It's such a broad process, isn't it? And very in-depth and also very hard.
Yeah, there's lots of girls that are of a great standard. Geelong has that talent pool, which is fantastic to see. There's a number of the GDFL girls who have been invited to trial, so they'll go through that process.
Was that 3, wasn't there? 3, Amanda, 3 or 4 of us, I think, in the GDFL.
So we had Ebony in last week, not last week, the week before, and she was telling us that she's been invited to trial.
Fantastic.
I mean, we're just so proud of our juniors, and I think the competition has come up well and truly, and you would vouch to that, Mel, like going back 3-4 years, you know, there probably wasn't that pool of talent, but now I think we're starting to see, especially in under-15s, under-17s, around the competition, just how broad and how good that they really are.
Yeah, and coaching is a huge part of it as well. To have the girls being well coached at such a young age is a huge thing. And there's also umpire development pathway. So it's important for players that are playing at a particular standard to be umpired at a particular standard. So we encourage umpires to actually go through that.
In actual fact, Madge, we've actually pressed the point this year because it does pay well too, after all.
Well,
But,
I don't know about that.
Listen, Mel, we thank you for taking time out of your schedule to come in and see us this morning, and we're happy to have had you here. It's been great.
Pleasure.
And I suppose there's going to be a lot of questions after this about what you're talking about, so hopefully we can pass them on to you and you can answer those.
Absolutely, happy.
So thank you for coming in, Mel. We really appreciate it, and we're going to come back after
the league to show them how to play and form a mighty team, the pride of our region with all our favourite sons, never ever beaten Australia's